Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Jocelyn Cuevas. I am a certified psychic healer, and this is actually my first video on tarot card reading. I actually do tarot card readings apart from this. I actually read at the at Be Intuitive, if you ever heard of it. It's this store located in San Diego. It's a really cute store. Before it used to be controversial bookstore, but now they renamed it to Be Intuitive. So that's where I do my readings. Feel free to check out, Be Intuitive, their website. Check out their Instagram. They have pretty cool content there. Anyways, let's go ahead and start. So please guys, bear with me. This is my first YouTube video on tarot reading. So thank you guys for being here today. Before we start, I know people tend to have a difficulty trying to connect with certain energetics, and that's what we need to do here to really get an accurate message, to really, to really feel what messages are coming in. And this is where we need to allow ourselves, allow our bodies to feel, okay? Because when you feel, you can actually feel if this is the right message for you, if this is correct, or if this resonates, okay? So that's what I wanted to start off here before we begin. So let's go ahead and start with that. What I'm talking about here is that we need to be very, very relaxed in order to connect to the energetics of what you're looking for here. So what I like to do with my clients and people I read to, I like to start off by doing a quick relaxation process, which is just a little quick mini guided meditation, 1 minute, okay? It's not more than that. So it's just a relaxation process with a guided meditation that I do. So that's what we're gonna do here. Okay, so if you guys can just wherever you are, close your eyes, take a deep breath, take another deep breath, and one more deep breath, deep breath. Just relax. I need you to create a mental image of the air going in through your nose and the air going out through your nose. Now I need you to imagine or visualize in front of you a staircase of 7 steps going down. I'm going to be counting from 7 to 1, and I need you to feel your feet in each step as you go down. 7, 6, 5, feel your feet. 4, 3, 2, 1. Visualize a white door on your left side. Open it up. Don't walk through it. Don't look inside. Just leave it open. On my count of 3, you're going to open your eyes. 1, 2, 3. All right. So I am going to start off with shuffling my cards. And I'm going to be making 3 piles here. Okay. So right now, as I'm shuffling the cards, I need you to just start allowing your body to feel, start connecting with the cards. Just relax, just allow things to be. Just focus in your intentions, okay? What do you want, or what do you want to know, So this is just going to be a general message here, okay? A general message. Okay. So I'm going to be doing here 2 piles, okay? Actually, sorry, 3. Okay. So going to be for pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. Okay, and I'm actually going to be taking out 2 main messages. Okay, sorry, a main message for each. So this will be for pile 1. I'm gonna put it aside over here. Okay, pile 2's main message, and pile 3's main message. Oh, well, looks like pile 3 gets 3 here because that one came out. I know this one came out a little bit, but I had the feeling, okay, this is what I mean by allowing your body to feel. I had the feeling that this one, you know, isn't going to be part of that message. So, all right. Yeah, let's go ahead and begin here. So feel free to just connect, okay? Oh, yeah, I just realized that my angle is the other way around. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch this over here. Okay, pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. So, so like I said, you know, now that you guys are relaxed with this, you know, little relaxation process that we did, I just need you to allow whatever it is, a number, or any card that pulls your attention, you know, just allow that for a little bit right now. And then when you're ready, we're gonna start. Okay, let's start with pile 1. I'm gonna put these aside. Okay, and I'm gonna put your main message over here for this one right here. Okay. Okay, so pile 1. Let's see. Let me just give me a second to connect with you. Pile 1. Okay, pile 1. I'm getting a lot of like thinking, overthinking, or, you know, maybe like mental conflict, sort of like that. I'm feeling a lot of heat in my head. Okay, and this could be due to, you know, I don't mean to offend anyone, okay, but I'm feeling like a hothead person, okay, like someone that, you know, gets angry a lot or mad or frustrated. And yeah, I feel like that creates a lot of heat within you, especially in your head, and that can be a little bit overwhelming because it makes you out of focus. You know, it doesn't allow you to really understand what's going on with the situation that you're going through, or it doesn't allow you to think correctly in a way where, you know, to make a rational decision. Okay, so it might resonate for some of you. You know, maybe some of you are just overthinkers, or you have an overactive chakra, 7th chakra. Okay, all right, let's go ahead and start. So pile 1, let's see what your cards are. You got discontent and boredom, okay, and then new beginnings. Okay, so what this is saying, it's saying that it's time for you to, because either you're a very discontent person, a very bored person, or it could be a mix of both of these things. Okay, and I feel like this energy makes you feel like limited, okay, very limited, and doesn't allow you to see things from the brighter side. Okay, because I feel like maybe you're too focused on the dark side of things. Everything is polarity, and there's polarity in everything. There's polarity within polarity, and I feel like on that line of polarity, you're falling more towards the darker side, okay, or the bad side, or whatever you want to call it, but it's not the side that's allowing you to see things clear. Okay, so I feel like maybe for some of you, you feel stuck right now. Okay, maybe you feel like you're not moving forward, or this is it for you. You know, there's nothing that's motivating you, there's nothing that you feel called to, you know, whatever it is. Just know that it's just the way you're seeing life, the way you perceive things, your perception. How, ask yourself, you know, how is your perception? Because that can be really affecting how you're seeing things, okay? Or it can also be certain perspectives that are limiting you from seeing bigger things, okay, if that makes sense. So with this card right here, new beginnings, it's saying that, okay, you could start something new, something more profound, more beneficial for you. But in order to get here, to starting a new beginning, which for me, this is something great, because, you know, you get to start a new idea, or something that you've been thinking about, that you've been wanting to, you know, bring into your life. It's there, but you need to take the actions to get here. And in order to do that, you need to set a structure. And before that, you need to have a firm foundation, a base. And I feel that this has to do with you. You're the base. You are that firm foundation that's going to hold your structure and where you're going. So it's going to have to start with you, wherever you want to go. And if you don't have anywhere to go to, I feel that maybe there's a lack of vision there, okay? A lack of direction due to a lack of vision. And that's where this comes in, you know, when you don't have that vision of your future, or any type of vision that gives you that sense of direction. You know, we get bored, we get discontent, you know, we start being very unhappy with our lives, with ourselves, you know, and we start seeing life in that perspective, in that perception of, you know, through sadness, through unhappiness. And we start to feel that life is like that, it's unfair, or whatever you feel that's not making you feel good. So really think. And that's funny that in the beginning I was picking up heat in my head, a lot of energy going in your head, because also for me the 4 represents the mind. And as you can see, this person is bored. So for me, when I feel like when somebody is bored, the mind can start taking control of you and your choices and your life. So I think that's what's happening here. That's why I was feeling that right there in my head, because due to this lack of taking action or doing things for the betterment for you, I feel like sometimes, you know, your mind can start deciding for you, or you allow your mind to take over a little bit, and the mind can start manipulating certain events, or start making you believe certain things. Check with your thought and thinking process, and what are you allowing inside of your head, inside of your body, because whatever you're thinking about, whatever you're perceiving, that's going to create a feeling or an emotion in your body, in your physical body, and your body is not going to know whether that thought or feeling is real or not. And the body just adjusts to that feeling or that emotion due to your thoughts, or due to whatever you're perceiving. So really think about where you're at now in your life, because your body could be adjusting itself according to your thought and thinking process, what you're thinking about. And the more you put your energy in certain thoughts, the same thoughts over and over, you start to create a pattern there, and sooner or later it will manifest into the physical realm. Okay, this is a preventable message here too, you know, for those that have an overactive mind or thinking, you can prevent certain events from happening, especially, those negative events that you don't want in your life. Just by changing your perception, okay? And by doing that, you need to change your perspective and expand your mind to newer perspectives, to newer possibilities, and allow yourself to open those channels of new possibilities. And I'm also picking up, maybe somebody is in need of a job, and I feel like it's there. You just need to be open to that opportunity so you don't miss it and you take it. Okay? For some of you, I feel like you're about to embark in a new beginning. Okay? I feel like you're at the end of leaving some energy here that's not serving you anymore, and I feel like you're becoming aware of it, whatever it is. Okay? You're starting to see things for how they are. You're starting to face the reality for how it is. And I feel like once you get out of this, you're going to understand why you were going through this. Once you start your new beginning, your new cycle. I do want to mention, for some of you that are in this situation right now, if you don't become aware of what's going on here, and this has to do more internally with what's going on within you, that could be causing your situation or how you've seen things, or because you're allowing others to influence you in a way. Okay? If you don't make the changes, if you don't become aware of what changes you need to make in order to move towards a new beginning, a new path where there's happiness and a lot of joy and a lot of clarity, maybe you could be stuck here. And not until you become aware or conscious of what's causing you to feel this way. And that starts with you getting to know why you feel like this. Okay? And another thing I wanted to mention here, sometimes you're going to feel a lot of emotions and it can get overwhelming, but be aware that what you're feeling is real. Okay? It's real. And just know that those feelings and emotions are just here to bring you awareness of what you need to do about it. Bring you awareness of how you're feeling, and that you need to take action. You need to do something about it. Okay? Instead of making it personal and then taking it in and making it yours. That's when the problem starts. Okay? It's okay to feel negative, to feel sad, to feel whatever it is that you're feeling, but the problem starts when you take it in, when you take it personal. You make it yours, and you start to project more of that. And the reason why it's a problem is because when you start getting into that energy, you start to attract more of that energy, or more situations that make you feel that way. And you start to reflect the good things, the things that you want. Okay? We have to remember that we are magnetic magnets. Okay? We are magnetic energy. It's all about energy, and depending on your energetics, either you're going to attract certain things or reflect certain things. Okay? So just be patient, allow things to be, and allow yourself to adapt. Okay? To adapt to the energetics. Adapt. Okay? So yes, that's what I have for your message here. Okay? Oh, another thing I'm hearing here, for anyone that's taking steps to a better life, or taking action to do better, feel better, or be better, I'm hearing take one step at a time and focus one thing at a time. Okay? Don't overwhelm yourself with too much or too little. Just do your best. Okay? Do your best and focus on your intention, on your goals, and have those visions of your future, of where you want to go, who do you want to be, and how do you want to feel. Okay? And that's going to create purpose within you. And with that purpose, you can use that to create a plan on how to get there. Okay? And if that plan doesn't work, if it fails, it's okay. Just create a new one. If that one fails again, just keep creating one, because there's going to be one that works. Okay? Don't give up, because what if you do give up and the next step was going to get you there? Does that make sense? So now I'm going to be reading your main message. Let's see what your main message is. Okay, what I have here is trapped in fear. Okay, you gotta let go of that energetics there, that energy, because it's not going to do you any good. Okay, I'm feeling a lot of fear here, and I feel like this has to do more with not believing in yourself, not believing that you can make it, that you can have the things that you want. Okay, but I feel like it's all, or maybe for some of you, I understand that you go through some situations, you're literally in a place where maybe it seems impossible, but I feel like with this has to do more with your beliefs. I feel the beliefs, because your beliefs is your power. Okay, and your beliefs are also your agreements. So what are you agreeing to? What are you allowing yourself to believe in? Okay, if that is your belief, then ask yourself now, is that belief serving you? Is it limiting you? Because I feel like there's some beliefs that are limiting you. Okay, hence it looks kind of like bars, like you're trapped in bars, and for me that represents a limitation. And in this case, I feel like it has to do more with your beliefs or your perspectives of things, your perceptions. Anything that has to do with limiting yourself, that's what's creating all this fear. Due to you believing that, okay? And for most of you, I feel that it has to do with not believing that you can make it, because there's a lack of believing in yourself, or even just trusting this higher power that is willing to guide you. But you need to choose the direction. You need to believe that you can have whatever it is, because you can have it. It's right there. It's within your reach. Okay? But you need to believe it. You need to believe that you can make it. Because think about it. If you have very strong beliefs and you believe that you're not worthy of something good, or you're not gonna make it, and you believe it, then you're probably not going to make it, because you're believing it. Okay, trust me, belief is power. Okay, your beliefs are where your faith goes. Where are you putting your faith? In what beliefs? In what? So I feel like you're so close to having everything for yourself. But I feel like you need to create visions. You need to create those visions of where you're going, because that's going to create a sense of direction, and open yourself to the possibilities and opportunities, and connect yourself to the channels of abundance, of prosperity. But you need to trust. You need to believe that you can make it. Okay. So for me, I'm getting, this has to do with your power. You need to be one with your power, okay? And if you don't know, or if you don't feel that you have that power, it is because you put that power in either beliefs or others' perspectives, or literally in others. This could also be in objects too, or in emotion. Whatever resonates for you, that's where your power is. Or it could also be your focus. Where are you putting your focus? Because that's also your power. So if you're not feeling empowered, just all you gotta do is choose to get that back. Choose to have your power back. And all you gotta do is affirm it. I take back my power, and just visualize however you see that coming back towards you. Like, for example, when I start getting out of focus, or I don't feel like I'm in my own power, is because certain things happen. I just close my eyes and I visualize and I say, I take my power back. Or I also say, whatever higher power you believe in, I call it God, the power that created me. I always say, God, please center my power. And then I tell my mind, I want to be neutral. And I just start visualizing all this yellow light coming back into my center. And I allow my body to feel, because my body starts to adjust to that feeling. And then I start to feel good. I start to feel in my power. So that's an example right there. And I know for some, some people can't visualize. So I would say, maybe connect with nature. Go to the beach, go to the forest, and even just putting your feet on the grass can help to ground your energy. Or anything physical, a hobby, anything that has to do with the physical realm that grounds you back, that can also help for some people. So anyways, that's what I have for pile 1. Thank you guys for checking this out, and I hope that brings a lot of clarity and helps you to move forward and feel better. Thank you. Pile 2. All right, this is going to be your main message, and this is your general message. So let's go ahead and start. Pile 2. You got the card of sacrifice and the card of accelerated motion. Okay, I feel that either you're going through a tough time, a very emotional time. For some of you, it might feel that your emotions are taking you from left to right, up and down, not so good right there. So I feel like, it might seem that things are moving fast, or there's certain energies around you that are making you feel some type of way. Let's see. Okay. For most of you, I'm feeling that I feel you very, very overwhelmed. And this is due to so much that you're taking in, so much energy, so much emotions I'm feeling. And I feel like most of the time, depending on what's going on with you, I might be wrong, but I feel most of the time you take things to the heart. You take things personally. And that's what's causing this energetics, this energy feeling of overwhelm. And there's nothing wrong to feel emotions, to feel any emotion, okay? Because sometimes anger can be good. I like to use anger to take action, to exercise, work out, do fun things. And how can you do fun things with anger? I don't know, I would say like playing video games, taking your anger out there, especially when you're playing against somebody, like a fighting game, that can help too for me. But that's what I mean by it's not bad to feel that. Sometimes we need those emotions to take action, to do something, right? The problem here is that you're taking it in. You're taking it personally and you're making it yours. When only that emotion is only trying to bring you awareness of what's happening with you or what's happening with your situation. You can also be picking it up from somebody else, somebody around you. Or to be honest, also you could be picking it up from the collective, your environment, wherever you are, you could be picking it up. Most of the time, it's not you, but I feel like due to a lack of awareness, that can also make you believe that it's yours. So for you, I'm getting become aware of the energetics around you and also what you're taking in, because that could also be affecting you. If it's something that you're taking that's not good for you, that can do you not good. Okay, so with the sacrifice here, I feel like for me, I always get this as you need to sacrifice some time for yourself so you can get to know what's happening within you. I know some people, they say, oh, I want to move to this place or that place over here, or move countries because they feel that that's going to make them happy. But to be honest, if you want my honest opinion, and I could be wrong, okay, I could be wrong, but I feel that depending on how you're feeling internally, you're going to take that with you wherever you go. Regardless, wherever you go, you're going to take that with you. And if you were feeling bad here or wherever you're at, just know that you're going to be feeling the same wherever you go. if you don't, do something about it. And that's what I mean about why these emotions are there, to make you aware of what you're going through or what you're feeling, or how the energetic is, either with you or with the person or the situation, whatever it is making you aware of that. Okay. And it's also saying every emotion is going to bring you back to just one question: what are you going to do about it? Most people, they don't do anything about it, and they allow that emotion to get to them. They allow themselves to stay in that emotion. They start to project more and more of that energy, attracting more situations that make them feel the same. And they start to reflect all the good things, all the opportunities, all the possibilities that can actually change their life for the better. So really, really check in to see what's going on within you. Okay. And for some of you, maybe this doesn't apply to you, but I'm also getting, for some of you, there's going to be a lot of opportunities coming, a lot of opportunities showing up for you. But I feel like there's going to be one specific or a few specific opportunities that are going to pop out to you, that you're going to feel attracted to, that you're going to feel, wait a second, I think this is for me. And it's going to create a feeling within you, an emotion, kind of like a sense of nostalgic, like, oh, I know this, I feel that this is for me. You feel good about it. But I don't know why I'm also seeing that there's going to be one, like out of those few, even if it's just one, it's going to pull you the most. And you need to allow yourself to really feel, and you need to allow your body to feel, so you can feel what that is, what opportunity could be attracting you. Because whatever opportunity that is, it's going to bring you a lot of abundance, a lot of prosperity. And I also see financial stability there. If you do take that opportunity, I feel like things are going to start accelerating for you. You're going to be doing more things for yourself. You're going to be getting more things that you want. But I do see that you need to allow yourself to have things in balance, because too much of things can overweigh you, or too little of things can be out of balance too. So just keep yourself in neutral, okay? Keep yourself balanced, and just be open to receive, open to these opportunities, and just be aware. Don't let anything distract you. Don't let anything move you out of your center, because I feel like this big opportunity that's coming for you, I feel that other energies are going to interfere, to test you, to see how bad you want to make a change, or because certain energies don't want you to do better. Either way, I feel that as long as you're standing your ground and you're in alignment with yourself and balance, you won't miss it, okay? You'll be aware of it. Okay, let's see here. For most of you, I feel that you're going through a specific lesson, and this lesson has to do more with your emotions, how you handle things, how you react to things, regardless of whatever situation you're going through. This situation is teaching you that, to control your emotions, to have more emotional control, and seeing what you're going to do about it, okay? So take the chances, use this time to become aware of what these emotions are trying to teach you here, because you'd be surprised how amazing things can be once you become aware of what's happening and have a more clear understanding of why you're going through certain things, certain situations. But yes, it starts with you, okay? You're the one that needs to choose for yourself. Choose to be better, choose to feel better, because no one can do that for you. Someone can show you the way, someone can guide you, someone can show you the doors to feeling better, but it's up to you to choose to take that path, to open that door towards that pathway. So balance yourself. Balance yourself. That's a big key here, a big message that I'm hearing. Balance yourself so you could be more in alignment with your power, your willpower. And also, I'm getting, what actions are you willing to take to be better, to do better? Where do you want to go? What do you want to do? You are free to do whatever you want. And if you don't feel free, then this might be more on a mental level that's not allowing you to feel free. And by that I mean like a belief that you're having, a perspective that you're having, a perception that you're having that is not allowing you to expand. That could be also a thing that's holding you back. So be aware of yourself, be aware of what you're thinking, of your thoughts, be aware of your actions, because every action has an intention. Believe it or not, every action has an intention. An example would be like, there's a pit and you accidentally fall in that pit. What's your first reaction? Get the fuck out of that pit, right? Your intention was to get out, to not get burned, right? So that would be an example of every action has an intention. So check back to see what your intentions are. And another thing I wanted to mention here is the only judge is the question, is this good or bad? So ask yourself, when you're going through a situation or when you're about to make a choice, is this good or bad? And that's going to create two different perspectives that is going to give you the perception that you want for your reality. And from there you can decide, okay, well, I want this perception, I want this reality. And that's how simple it is to make a choice. But it's so simple, we like to complicate it. But it's gonna take some time. But yes, that's what I got there. Now I'm gonna be going to your main message. Okay, let's see what your main message here is. Okay, you got fulfillment of wishes. Okay, so whatever you've been wishing for, whatever you've been either praying for or asking for, either it's about to be granted, or maybe you need to be a little bit more patient and align yourself towards the things that you want by taking the proper actions. Meeting the universe halfway, because whatever you want, just know that the universe is willing to modify anything to give you what you want. But you need to meet the universe halfway. You need to do your part, okay? And believe it or not, this is part of your destiny, to have those things that you want. One thing I want to mention here is that you need to believe it. You need to believe that you are worthy of whatever it is that you want, that you can have it. You can have anything you want, but you need to believe it, and you need to really want it, because that wanting is going to allow you to take whatever actions it is that you need to take to get there. So that's what I have for you here, pile 2. Thank you guys again for being here today. I'll see you next time, and have a good night. All right, pile 3. Okay, let's see what we have here for you. Okay, so you got the card of harmony. Card of harmony, number 6. Okay, and triumph, success, number 1. Wow, okay. This is based on a relationship for most of you, okay? If you're with somebody, if you have a partner, this is talking about that, okay? So I feel like there's a lot of potential in this connection, partnership, and relationship here. It looks good, it looks great, it looks like everything is very, very harmonious. And I do see a little bit of challenges here and there, but I do see that you guys tend to work things out here. You guys are willing to communicate, to agree to certain things that either one of you wants or the other person wants. And I feel like you guys are willing to balance that out for each other. I feel like that's for some of you though. For another some of you, I'm also seeing that if you're having a relationship, if you're with somebody right now, I feel that there's a need for more of this energy, for a more harmonious connection, because either there's something out of balance, maybe some things are not being met, maybe some agreements, some beliefs, or some misunderstandings that you're having, there might be something out of balance there too, if this resonates for some of you. And this is just saying you guys have a good relationship here. This person, they have a good heart, okay? Whether this is you or the person. And I do see a lot of potential here. But I feel like there's a lot of obstacles, challenges, or other energies that try to bring you down. And this could be other people's perspective of your relationship or of the person or of you, or people influencing you, or this could also be certain situations that you guys go through that, try to bring you down. Whatever it is, I feel like you guys come out strong, because I feel like this connection is so strong, so powerful. And I'm also getting like power couple vibes here for whoever that resonates with. Power couple, I see a power couple here, because no matter what you're going through ups and downs, or whatever situation people try to bring you down, you guys always make it out strong. Even if the fights last so long, I feel like you guys come to a certain agreement or communicate something to make it work. I just feel like you guys have that strong connection. But yes, keep fighting those battles. Don't give up. If you guys really want this, it's going to work out. Okay, just make sure things are being balanced here. Okay, make sure you're open to listen to your partner, and your partner's also opening up to listen to you. Make sure there's that communication going. Communication is a big key here. Okay, make sure you're communicating what you're feeling. And I know sometimes, you don't have to do it, but if it involves your partner or something that, how do I say this? Because I don't agree that you have to tell your partner everything, especially personal things that you don't feel comfortable saying. I don't agree with that. I agree that you can keep those things to yourself. I'm getting here more like if it involves your relationship. For example, if it's going to, you're thinking of something or something happened, and it could ruin the relationship or damage it, maybe I would say try to communicate something there with your partner, because it's all about energetics, the energy, and you want things to be flowing, right? So externalize that feeling. Whatever it is that you're thinking, whatever it is that you're feeling, externalize it, because you don't want to take it, you don't want to keep it in, because either that can build up in time, or it's going to come out regardless. It's going to come out one way or the other, and it can come out when you don't want it. So I would say do whatever you want. Okay, you have free will, you have power of choice, but I would recommend that, because I feel like that's what a relationships need, is to externalize what you're feeling or what you're thinking about, the energy that needs to be released, if it's based on this relationship, if that makes sense. If not, like I said, feel free to do whatever it is that you want. All I'm saying is that whatever connection you have here is very, very profound. This person or you two have a lot of potential. And like I was saying before, if you both want this relationship, it's going to work out, because two people make one relationship. You both need to do your part to make it work, to make it grow, to make it expand. Because honestly, if one doesn't want this relationship and the other one does, but if one doesn't, it's not going to work out. Regardless of whatever you do, it's not going to work out, because the person doesn't want it. But on the other hand, if you both want it, believe it or not, you guys can do a lot of good things, and this relationship could be very, very beautiful. For some of you, if you don't have a partner, I do see someone coming in, either soon or later, but I feel like this is part of your journey, of your destiny, okay? But I feel that in order to get here to whatever it is that you want here with, a partner or a lover, however you want to call it, I feel like you need to be in balance with yourself in order to know exactly what it is that you want for yourself. And if you know what you want, that's great. Just be open to receive. One thing I like to say to my clients is that whatever you offer yourself, whatever you have to offer yourself, just know that's exactly what you're going to offer the other person, and vice versa. Whatever the person has to offer you is because that's exactly what they have to offer themselves. So be aware of that, okay? If that rings a bell. Be aware of what you're offering yourself and what you have to offer yourself, and see if that's something you would like to offer the other person. Okay? I'm also seeing here, this could be for everyone. Make sure you guys are grounded, and make sure you guys have that deep connection with yourself. I am seeing here with the 767, for me, that's profound. That's deep connection with yourself, because that's going to allow you to really understand who you are, or who do you want to be, and what you want for yourself, especially in the love aspect of your life. So make sure you have that connection with yourself. I know sometimes we can get ungrounded due to different kinds of situations, but if you want things to be good for you, just make sure you're in balance. Okay, you're in this energy when you have that deep connection with yourself. Okay, make sure you're growing, make sure you're expanding, make sure you're aware of the things that you want to accomplish in life. Just don't lose that. Okay, don't lose that. Even if your partner has different plans, different ideas, don't allow yourself to get off track. And this is what I mean. Make sure you have that deep connection with yourself, because that's going to allow you to be firm with the things that you want, with your plan, because nothing's going to move you out of there. So that's what I got for this. Let me go ahead and read your main message now. And remember, you guys got 3 cards here. All right, let's see here. So you got the sacral chakra. Okay, this one's about creation, and it's also the emotion card, emotions. Okay, so with this one here, I'm getting, what are you willing to put your energy to? Okay, the sacral chakra is the chakra that obtains or releases the most energy, because this is life force right here. Think of a woman. This is where her ovaries resides, where the baby is being born. This is creation here. So what are you willing to create for yourself? And again, with the 2 here, 2 for me is balance. Make sure you are in balance when you're making a decision. Okay, and make sure you're not allowing your emotions to decide for you, because your emotions are just going to take you from up or down, left to right, and it's just going to drive you in a direction that you don't want. Okay, and another one here is stand your ground. Okay, make sure you are firm with your decisions, with your choices, with the things that you want. Be firm. And it's funny, because this one applies to what I said over here, that, you know, about being firm. And again, 7, having that grounding, that you know for sure, like it's firm. There's no doubt. You feel it, that you know what you want. And that's what this card means. Stand your ground. You're putting your foot down for your beliefs, for what you believe in, for what your goals are, for anything that you're committed to. So that's what that means. That's what I mean, being firm with your goals, with what you want, with what your ideas are, with what you want to create. Being firm with that, standing your ground, not allowing anything or anyone to move you from that, and keeping your feet on the ground. Because when things are going hectic, at least you know your feet are on the ground, and you know you can take any action when having that firm foundation. Transformation. This is beautiful, because the transformation card is basically the death card, but death for me means reborn, becoming something new. Okay, and I know this could either go both ways, either good or bad, but in this case, I feel like transformation, transforming your life for the better, for the things that you want, you know, especially with yourself, transforming yourself into a higher version of yourself, a better version of yourself, someone that feels good, does good, is good, feels amazing. But I do see here that you need to be in balance in order to make things happen, to take the proper actions. You don't want to be out of balance, or your focus is everywhere when you're making a decision, because that's just going to take you somewhere you don't want. Okay? And I'm also getting here, make sure you're making choices for yourself, and you are the one that's making the choices, not allowing anyone to choose for you. Because once you allow someone or something to choose for you, eventually it's going to lead you to the city of the fuck. It's not going to work out for you, and you're going to either hold a lot of resentment, anger, frustration, whatever it is, to that person or whatever you allowed to choose for you. You don't want that. Trust me, you don't want that. So be aware of what you want and make choices for yourself, and make those choices for the betterment of yourself. Okay? And be firm with your decisions, and be aware of your intentions. So make sure you're grounded again. Okay? That's coming in strong for me, the grounding energy here. So grounding, guys, you need to be grounded when making decisions. And I feel like that energy of being grounded can actually bring back your focus and bring a lot of clarity and a lot of awareness of anything that you're perceiving or you need to do. But yes, be aware, make the right choices for yourself, be in balance, and make sure you have a plan of where you're going. And to have a plan, you need to have a vision, right, of your future. So really think this through. Where do you want to go? Where do you want to be? Have visions of your future, because that's going to create a sense of direction and purpose. And having visions will take you to the future. So keep transforming, keep standing your ground, keep moving forward. Don't look back. Well, look back if you have to, but that's why we were created with two eyes in the front, right? To keep moving forward, to look forward. So if that resonates, go ahead and do it. If not, like I said, you have free choice, free will. Do whatever you want. But make sure you're doing things in order to feel better. Okay? Feel better. Well, that's what I have for you guys. Thank you so much for being here tonight with me. Have a good night, and we'll see you next time. Well, you'll probably see me next time. But yes, anyways, thank you so much, and have a good night.